Diego, so as far as your training, when were you notified that you were on the Canelo undercard?
They let me know like 3 weeks ago. So they gave me like an 8-week notice. Okay. So it gave me enough time to prepare and do everything I have to do to come out victorious from this fight.
And who told you? Was it DAZN or your promoter? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My promoter told my manager, and then my manager told him.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. How often are you in contact with Eddie Hearn and DAZN?
I honestly don't really talk to Eddie and them too much. They talk to my manager.
Okay.
And I talk to my manager. My manager, he talks to me at least like two times a week, 3 times a week. Check up on me and see how I'm doing in training and stuff. So.
Okay.
It keeps me updated with everything, and we have a good relationship.
Okay. And when did you get signed with DAZN?
I got signed when I was 17. It was 2019, right? 2018 in December.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I'm turning 20 in March. Yeah.
Okay. And where'd they see you? They saw you like in amateur fights, or?
Yeah. So I was the #1 ranked amateur in the United States and Mexico, in my weight class, super middleweight, 165, and I was number one for like 2 years. So I was whooping everyone's ass in the amateurs. I was beating everybody. So I was an amateur standout. So that's who they look at. The top guys in the amateurs.
Okay.
And that's how they saw me. And I guess they just followed me and they offered me a deal. And we looked at it. And I was gonna turn pro. And then I was like kind of deciding between turning pro or waiting to go to the Olympics, because I was on the Mexico national team as an amateur. Mm-hmm. I was living in Mexico and stuff. So that was what I was pursuing, being an Olympian from Mexico. But I got these offers from a lot of different promoters, and we ended up signing with Eddie Hearn.
Okay. You got offers from like other.
Yeah, I was at Bob Barham, top ranked.
Okay.
I was in his house. He offered us a deal. Got a bunch of other deals from other guys, but we weren't really focused on anyone else. It was between like top rank, Eddie Hearn, the top promoters.
Okay. Why Eddie Hearn over top rank?
It was a hard decision, but everything was like in our favor. Bob Barham, it was like a 5-year deal, and then we're literally ready to sign with him. When Eddie Hearn saw that we're gonna sign with him, he was like, "Yo, like, what is he offering you guys that we're not?" And he's offering us this, and then he was like, "So what do you guys want?" And my trainer and my manager, they broke down exactly what we wanted, and Eddie Hearn said he signed it. And we went from there. Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm actually on my last year.
Your last year?
Yeah. So
okay.
In October, I'm a free agent, and we're gonna see what we do. We renew with Eddie Hearn, or look at all the offers we get.
Okay, so you've been fighting. How many times have you been on Canelo's undercard so far?
None. This is my first.
Oh, your first time.
I was supposed to be on his undercard for his last fight, but I ended up I had to pull out because I was sick. It wasn't COVID. I was training with Canelo. I was in his camp, and I was helping him get ready. And me being over there just kind of messed me up. I ended up getting sick and messed up my whole training. So my team, they pulled me out of the fight. I still wanted to fight, bro. Canelo's undercard is, a big opportunity. So I wanted to fight, but my team, they saw, how I was, the way I was performing during training and stuff. So they pulled me out. But here we are. I'm still young, so it's cool.
The last big event you fought under was with Joshua, correct? Was that the biggest one so far? How was that?
Reason Joshua.
Yeah, how was that?
Saudi Arabia. Man, that shit was crazy, bro. We went to Saudi Arabia. Remember, bro, it was like an 18-hour flight. Man, I think it was crazy, but just being over there and the whole experience, it was a really big show. So, and I was the co-main event for that show. Mm-hmm. They threw me in right before Joshua, so thank you to my promoters and everybody for making that happen. And it was a crazy experience for me, but I'll never forget it.
Okay. Would you say who'd you fight? Who was your opponent in that fight?
His name was Salamani Saidi. He was like some guy from like, I don't know where, somewhere. I forget where he was from, but he was like from a weird country somewhere. Yeah, but he was he had experience. He had like 35 fights. That's hella experience, bro. Like to have 35 fights, that's a lot of experience.
That was the first fight I saw you in, and you got a devastating knockout like in the first round. And I was like, okay, this guy's legit. Did you get the same feeling as well? Like, oh shit, I did this to this guy. I could compete at a higher level.
Yeah, for sure, bro. My passion fights, that was like my that was like my 5th first round knockout in a row. You know, so I knew, you know, the whole time that I had the skills and you know, everything to perform the way I did. And you know, after that, that's when the pandemic happened, and you know, I had a long break. I had a lot of time to think and mature and just get better. You know, so I'm really excited for this fight. I'm ready to show the whole world that, you know, I'm here to for a long time.
And when you sparred against Canelo, did your confidence grow or did it lessen? Did you feel like I got a long way to go, or did you feel like, you know, I feel all right?
Nah, yeah, I felt good, man. Like, you know, the first time I sparred him, he liked it a lot. It was good work. So, you know, he automatically brought us back. So when, you know, when that happened, it boosted my confidence. You know, I'm like, Canelo is no doubt the pound for pound best fighter right now. So, you know, for me to be in there with him, it was like, you know, it boosted my confidence. If I'm getting work with him, you know, no one else is going to be better than this. So, you know, it boosted my confidence for sure.
Did you see anyone get knocked out during sparring?
No,
no one got laid out?
No, but you know, actually, I heard when I came in, they had just like kicked some guys out because they weren't giving them any work, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I heard that, it was like, oh shit, man, I gotta be on my A game for sure. Yeah, but it was good work, man. The people down there are good people, and they treated me really good, so I appreciate them for sure.
And right now you're sparring Gabe Rosado. He just came out with, I thought he beat Jacobs.
Yeah,
it was very controversial. How's that sparring going for you?
It's going good. You know, Gabriel, he's a guy who's seen a lot of different styles. You know, he's been in there with some of the best guys in the world. So he has a lot of experience, and Gabe is a really good friend of mine. And every time we're in the gym together, he always shares his knowledge with me. You know, he'll give me tips here and there. So yeah, I appreciate Gabriel a lot for sure.
Okay. How many times are you guys sparring during the week?
3 times a week. Yeah, we spar Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
3 rounds typically?
I do 8 rounds.
8 rounds with Rosado or with?
I do 4 with him, and then I do 4 with some guy named Eric, some Asian kid. He's a really good up and coming fighter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. And how's your training camp so far with COVID? Has anything changed, or everything's pretty much the same?
Everything's pretty much the same for me. You know, we have our own gym here, so we can come in whatever times we want. You know, we don't necessarily have to come in when everyone's here. So, you know, we're blessed to have this gym, and yeah, everything's been the same for me, basically.
Now, you're a pretty young guy. I'm pretty sure you're not worried about COVID in terms of your health issues, but if you catch COVID, your fight's canceled.
Yeah,
Does that worry you every time you step in the gym that you might catch COVID from someone?
Yeah, anywhere I go, like, especially like right now that I have a fight coming up and my fight's like around the corner, I make sure that, you know, I don't go just, you know, anywhere. I just go to the place I have to and take precautions, you know, wear my mask, clean my hands, all that stuff, because yeah, you know, one positive test and it ruins all my training, you know? All my training just goes to the trash. So yeah, for sure, man, it worries me for sure.
And who's your opponent coming up?
There's some guy from Texas, his name is Rodolfo Gomez Jr.
Okay.
His record is like 14-2. You know, he's been in there, he's been like in 10-round fights. He's been there with, I know you heard of Ricardo Mayorga?
Yeah, of course.
He knocked him out.
Oh, okay.
When he was on his way out, you know, but, you know, I still give him credit for that, but I don't see anything that worries me about him. Should be another guy on the list.
Have you studied his fights?
Yeah, I've seen a few of his clips.
Okay. They're on YouTube or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen like 3 or 4 fights of him on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Has there ever been fights where you don't see it on YouTube? Like, where would you grab footage from it?
Like with opponents?
Yeah, with opponents.
It's happened before where I get an opponent and then I try to look him up and I don't find anything at all on him. Yeah, but you know, I try not to pay too much attention to my opponents. You know, I feel like if I put in the work and I do everything right, you know, my confidence is there and I know my ability. So as long as I put in the work, I know I can handle anybody.
Okay, and what's your prediction for this fight?
I think I'm gonna knock this guy out in the 3rd round with a body shot.
3rd round with a body shot.
That's my prediction.
Okay, awesome. All right, we'll see you then.
Appreciate it, bro.